terms of, I guess, an Australian celebrity, you're really up there. So you would...
So up there, I'm the biggest.
But it just, you know, and then... And it's
felt like that was appropriate. You know? Yeah.
But then it's another extreme in America and everything.
Gosh, can you imagine?
I could not, because even I'm friends with Fifi. There is a paparazzi at the end of her street, 24/7.
Yeah, and they just sit in this car. We know the car now, so they're not there every day, but
you know that
I know the car, so I'm like,
be,
oh, they're up there another street. You
they
know?
would just be on you though. There's this one pap whose full-time job is to stalk Fifi. I'm like, it's Fifi.
I know. It depends on what you're doing and at what time. So as soon as X Factor starts and it gets heats up again, and you know they're always there. Or if you know I'm doing something new, then they're there. Or if it's my kids' birthdays, they're there. Or if it's my anniversary, so they do that. One time and my husband hates it. Like I'm kind of like, just ignore it. Don't worry about it. But he just, you know, it just sends him off. And
well, it's such an invasion.
Yeah, it is. We were going on holidays and we got in the car and I'm like, oh my God, the car's following. And I was like, do I say anything? I thought I better say something. And then I did. And then Cam lost it. And I'm like, oh. And then we pulled over and Cam gets out of the car and goes, stop following us. And like loses it at this guy. And, you know, and then he tells him all this information, like we're going on a very special family holiday. I'm like, oh, great. Bad. So then he and I have this fight. He gets in the car. I'm like, I can't believe you'll do that. I told you not to do that. And he's like, I can't stand them following us. And the thing is, he followed us to Flinders from Melbourne.
Oh, wow.
But then another car came, so there were two cars. I'm like, of course they're going to follow us. You just told them it was a very special family holiday.
Oh, no.
That's even better. Yippee! So I was like, I'm not going out in my bikini. I'm not leaving the apartment. I'm not doing, you know, I just felt like, oh, and they parked out the front of the place for, you know, a day. And then the next day we were like, oh, they're gone. Amazing. And then 2 days later, we didn't know this, but we were at the beach and they've got like 10 shots and they were all over the magazine the next week or the week after. We were like,
do you get warned before the shots go out?
No.
So you'll just be at the supermarket and see yourself in your bikini?
Unless, usually I've got a good, I'm just like, oh, they're over the road. Like I just feel it.
Yeah, wow.
You know, I can feel, I'm like,
what about when you're at the park with your kids? Do they follow you to do things like that?
Yeah, I have had that before as well.
Because it's all about exclusive shots, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of weird. It's just that they follow you that far. They come down to Flinders, like an hour and a half drive, 2 cars. We kept weaving in and out of back streets. I'm like, right, we've got to lose them. Couldn't lose them.
Wow.
We were stuck in one corner of the street for like 20 minutes, just going, wait, because we were still like butting heads.
Yeah.
Why did you tell them? That was a special holiday.
And then they win again though, you know?
Get it.
Yeah.
But
so
I looked
annoying.
good. I felt good. Good shots.
Good.
I say to my husband, as long as I look okay. As long as I don't have that roll hanging out. As long as I was standing up straight. You know?
What about your daughter? She would be old enough now to kind of get it that you're known and there's people following you?
Sort of, but not. You know, like, yeah, I mean, she'll see them, I guess, sometimes, but it was probably more a year ago when it was a little bit more, and so she was Pro 4 then.
Right. So, didn't quite get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. Because to you just live your life, but because you're on TV, you're public property.
Well, I just say to Cam, ignore it. Right. Because they want you to get really angry or do something.
Yeah.
Like the last thing I want is my husband like, yeah, it's like a massive shock. Going, oh no! I know how he feels though. He just feels it's like such an invasion.
Totally.
But I'm kind of that Hugh Jackman thing, you know, even though I'm not Hugh Jackman. Sometimes I'd like to be.
Yeah.
But he just, hey guys, just deals with it with such aplomb, and they bother him, but then they let him go.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, just do that, and they won't care.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If you get all, then they love it.
I know, but I kind of like that he does that because it's like, no, this is my family. He goes into protection mode.
I know. I'm like, but look, they're so cute.
I'm glad they kind of were on the secret family holiday.
Family shots.